All right, ready? We're going live.
Mhm. You put another cover, right?
No, I forgot.
You cannot change it anymore. You're live now. So
Okay, hello. Today we are ghostwriting, got through all of the technical difficulties, and we're ghostwriting my next book called The One Book Millionaire. Obviously, we worked on these. I worked on this system, right, for the last year. We did 30 best-selling books using this system, and I needed to write this book and finally get it done. I spoke to my mentor this morning, and he said, Doug, you can't continue if you don't have the system out for this book. He says you have to get it done. So I figured what better way to do it than to do it live in front of everyone that shows up. So I'm going to be working on this book all day today. I still have some other meetings and stuff that we'll go into, and I'll hop back into it as we go. So if you're coming in, if you're joining in, right, make sure you type in the chat where you're from. Let me know what book you were working on, what book you're writing with, and maybe we can work on this book together. So, okay, if you're just joining in, tell me where you're tuning in from. And I want to get started in actually writing the book and showing you exactly how we write books using artificial intelligence. So come hang out with me, come write a book with me, right? Let's move forward for 2024 and plan what's next, right? So if you're just hopping in, right, tell me where you're from.
Which one is one?
This one here. But
We're just listening to the music.
yeah, test.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm.
Well, you don't have the camera in one and you share with the other. Have the camera in
Hang on, baby. Got it. Okay, is it working now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. ChatGPT, log in.
When you do things, you can start explaining. Like what is ChatGPT, log into your account.
All right, so I'm just logging into ChatGPT right now. Come on. Boy.
Oh, you have the US. Yeah.
What the fuck is my password here?
I know, what is the problem? Wait. Sure.
Got it. Okay, let's just do this. Okay. Sure. All right, let's go into chat. All right. Okay, so all right, it looks like we're good now. I'm trying to just get into what is going on.
It's a new live, you know?
This is a new for me. This is live. That's new for me. So why does this Zoom keep showing up? Bookchallenge.com. Okay, so I'm just trying to get into. Oy, come on. Okay. Oh my good Lord. I don't know. Okay, thank God. No thanks. Okay, so we're here finally. We finally made it. All right, so we're going to be going into ChatGPT, right? Okay, we got voicing set up. Voicing set up. It's pretty much all we need. Grammarly, I'm not going to be using so far, or just yet. So first step is Avatar Alchemist. So Avatar Alchemist is how we identify the person that we're writing the book for, right? That's exactly what we want to do, is identify the person we're writing the book for. Because when you write a book for everyone, you write a book for no one. And that holds true more and more and more. Y'all have heard of audiences and, doing your social media or anything else, right? So you want to, it's the same thing that we're doing here, same concept that we're doing here, is how do you write, right, a really good book? Is you have to be specific into actually writing it towards one person, right? And then that book, you'll find that the audience is 1,000 or 10,000 of the one person that you're writing the book for, right? And so it's thinking backwards. Like a lot of times people will say, "Oh, I'm writing a book for everyone," right? Oh, it can be anyone from 25 to 45, right? And really, truly, people that are 25 are going through way different things than people that are 45. And so if you're writing a book like that and you think it's for everyone, right, it's going to be the most bland, boring book, because you have to cater to all markets, right? When you really narrow it down and you write a book specific to, right, a certain group of people in the range of 5 years, so 35 to 40, right, or 35 to even 45, now we're really targeting and we're really getting somewhere with who we're writing the book for. Okay, so I'm going to be using ChatGPT and VoiceIn, right? Using my voice helps me do a lot faster writing, right? We talk about can be upwards of 3 or 4 times faster than we type, right? And so all I'm doing is I created these GPTs. These are custom GPTs, and I'm going to be using them, right, to write the book, right? And so these are based on 2 years worth of prompt development that I've done on how to write a really good book using artificial intelligence. So that's what I'm going to be going through today. How to write a really good book using AI, okay? So the first step is Avatar. Who am I writing this book for? Oh, we're going to use allow. Okay. Awesome. All right. So let's see. The person I'm writing this book for is someone that has wanted to write a book for many, many years, right? They're roughly 35 to 45. They have lots of experience. They are an expert in what they do. Maybe they're a coach. Maybe they're an entrepreneur. And they've always had this dream to write a best-selling book, become a best-selling author. Maybe they want to use this book to get on more stages. Maybe they want to be on that TEDx stage, right? Maybe they want to be seen as the authority in their niche. Maybe they want to build their business and want more exposure. Or maybe they just have this idea for what would be a powerful book. And they've had this idea in their head for, anywhere from 5 to 10 years or more. They've always seen themselves as an author. They've always seen themselves as powerful, but they don't have the book for their brand, they don't have the book to truly represent who they really are. So when they try to get on stages, the first question that comes up is, do you have a book on this? They want to be seen as an expert. They want a book to launch their business. They want the authority that comes with being a best-selling author. Yet they've always struggled with how to actually get a book done. They struggle with where to start. They struggle with not feeling like they don't have enough time. They struggle with knowing where to even start. Or maybe they've tried and stopped a million times trying to write this book. So the power in using this tool called Voice-In, it's just a Google Chrome extension, is again, I can sit and think through it and then just speak it, and I go move a lot faster that way. So I highly recommend this tool. It's called Voice-In. It's free Google Chrome extension. Grab it. Right. So I have kind of a rough understanding of who my avatar is. Now I'm going to go into what is the niche. I can't see this. Hang on. What is the niche? Okay, it was there. Can we move this box? So the niche I'm writing in is self-help, personal development, AI ghostwriting, book writing, ChatGPT, ghostwriting a best-selling book, ghostwriting a book, how to write a book. Now I'm going to focus on the primary goal. So what is the primary goal of my avatar, right? What are they struggling with the most, right? What do they struggle with when writing a book? What do they want more of, right? That's truly the goal here. Primary goal equals, so I'm just going to go over that. What's the primary goal? The primary goal of my avatar is to be a best-selling author, to be an authority in their niche, to truly be seen as the expert, to get booked on more stages, to finally get that TEDx talk, to build their brand and business from the back of their book. They want a book that represents them. They want to make money from this book. They want it to bring them deals and bring them leads and bring them traffic. They want to finally stop struggling and get that book out with ease, to become a best-selling author, to build a giant brand. I kind of repeated myself here, and that's okay, because right? I'm going to let the AI clean all of this up. Okay. They want to live their dream life. They want to publish multiple books, be seen as the expert, create a giant brand or business. They see themselves on stages, yet they just don't know how to get there. They see themselves having millions of followers, people listening to what they say. To truly be seen as a thought leader, they just have no idea where to go or where to start. Okay, so now I'm gonna let ChatGPT, right, edit this up and clean this up for me. Okay, so I have my avatar, niche, primary goal. I use Voice-In to write it all. Right? And now I'm just going to clean it up. So what it might go through is, again, it's listing out who my avatar is. Names like Alex, Jordan, Taylor. right? What is my marital status? They're married in a long-term relationship. They're at a stage in their life where stability and personal relationship provides the foundation for them to chase their ambitious goals. The stability is a bedrock, right? Giving them emotional support needed to embark on the challenging journey of writing and publishing. Right? It's possible they have children, right? They're in their early teens or older. Responsibilities of parenting have instilled in them a deeper purpose and drive. That's exactly my person, right? My avatar lives in a suburban or city setting, an environment that stimulates creativity. They're most likely a coach, consultant, entrepreneur. Their career is marked by a deep expertise in their field. They spent years building their reputation and honing their skills. Their professional journey has equipped them with unique insights, right, which they are eager to share in a book. Absolutely, right? So these are, these are already experts in their field, right, that want the book to build their brand and business, right? Given their expertise and professional success, right, they're already earning a successful income, right? 100 to 200,000. They hold titles such as senior consultant, lead coach, business development director, founder, CEO, right? They have an advanced degree such as a master's or even a PhD in a field related to their expertise, right? Exactly. Quote that might resonate deeply with my avatar is, "The only impossible journey is the one you never begin," by Tony Robbins. Right? This quote encapsulates their journey towards authorship, path filled with challenges, but one they are determined to embark on. Great. They gravitate towards books in self-help, personal development, such as Think and Grow Rich, How to Win Friends and Influence People, right, by Dale Carnegie, modern classics like Atomic Habits by James Clear. Absolutely, absolutely my avatar, right? And then if I want to add in even more, they also read books like The Four Agreements, and also Joe Dispenza, right? Joe Dispenza. They have an emotionally intelligent piece to them. Okay, what podcasts do they listen to, right? They listen to Tim Ferriss' show, Tony Robbins' podcast, right? School of Greatness by Lewis Howes, absolutely. Blend of inspirational, practical advice, right? Harvard Business Review, right? Does anyone read Harvard Business Review? Understanding Human Behavior, Seth Godin's blog for marketing, entrepreneurship. Yep, websites such as TED, Medium, awesome. They're on LinkedIn, great. Am I still streaming?
Yeah. All good.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Needs and problems. So they feel overwhelmed by the enormity of writing a book, right? Where do they even start? 'Cause time seems to slip through their fingers. How do I find the time to write, right? I'm plagued by self-doubt. Am I really good enough to be a best-selling author? They fear of failure haunts them, right? What if their book doesn't resonate with anyone? They struggle with articulating their thoughts. How can I transform my ideas into compelling book material? I'm unsure about the publishing process. How do I navigate this complex path? How do I market my book effectively to reach bestseller status? I want my book to genuinely impact people. How do they ensure it's not just another self-help book? How do they balance their professional life with the writing challenge, right? And they need to build a support network. Who can guide them through this journey? It's absolutely the person I want to write the book for. So again, the best part about this is all I did was just write a clear avatar niche primary, right? Clear goal here. And I just spoke it. I used voice in, right? But it truly helped me in identifying, right? And just being able to speak and bring who I'm writing this book for to life. Right? And that's what you want to do. Okay. The stringer still going?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. No, it froze. Okay,
No,
perfect.
Good.
Good.
I'm monitoring here.
All right. Good. So their top 10 goals and motivations when becoming a best-selling author. right? They want to be a thought leader in their field. They want to share their wisdom and experience. They want to achieve financial success. They want to fulfill a lifelong dream. They want to grow their network. They want to be on prestigious stages. They want to create a legacy, right? They want to inspire others. They want to grow their brand and business, right? They want to thrill of seeing their name on the bestseller list, right? Absolutely. Product ideas, an online course that guides aspiring authors through the entire book writing process. So this is product ideas for me as I'm writing the book, right? Personalized coaching program, book writing retreat, which I'm doing, right? Webinars and workshops like you guys are in right now. Mobile app, I'm developing the mobile app. So I'm already working on these things, but it's just nice to see, right? What are there? I just want to make sure that like these 10 goals and motivations resonating with my person, right? Their pain points and objections. Okay, what are they going to object to, right? They're skeptical of quick fix solutions, right? They often worry about the credibility and effectiveness. So again, you can use this for your own writing to find, right, what's gonna help you win. Okay, here we go. Okay, so they want their book and right, what values and priorities when trying to become a best-selling author. Right, they want their book to be a true reflection of their beliefs and experiences. Quality and impact are high on their list. Right, their demographics, again, they're around 35 to 45, well-educated with advanced degrees, financially stable. Good, right? How can I build trust and credibility? Right, building trust requires demonstrating genuine understanding and expertise in the challenges. How can I tailor my marketing, right? Focus on creating more content that resonates with their aspirations and addresses their pain points. Top 5 benefits and dream outcomes, right? Profound sense of achievement and pride, knowing they've finally fulfilled their dream. So I can use this in my marketing, right? I can use this on my landing page, right? Hey, do you want to finally achieve, right, your best-selling book journey, right? Do you want to be recognized as authority in your field? Do you want to boost your confidence and your personal brand? That leads to more speaking engagements? Do you want to impact lives and inspire, right? Do you want to make money and build a solid foundation for your future? Okay, this is all spot on. So let's see what's next. So there's 31 questions to start here. And then from here, I jump into developing my tone. So next, I really need to understand who the avatar is, right? And then jump into my tone. So I'm going to open up my drive right here. Okay. I'm going to create my own students here. Okay, great. Let's see. Awesome. So, okay. Again, what do they want to achieve? How do they want to be perceived, right? They want to be seen as a visionary thought leader. They aspire to be a multifaceted best-selling author, respected authority, inspirational figure on prestigious platforms, right? They crave validation, fulfillment. They have a deep desire to prove themselves. Externally, they desire the tangible symbols of success, best-selling book, public recognition, speaking opportunities, expansion of their professional network. Balancing their professional responsibilities with their writing aspirations is a constant struggle. They grapple with time management, right? Again, so we're getting through to the final set of questions. All right, what are their 10 raw, visceral emotions that keep your client up at night? This is excellent because this was what truly will help you understand what they're struggling with, right? With list of 10 raw, visceral emotions that keep my client up at night. Right? I feel overwhelmed by the fear that I might never achieve becoming a best-selling author. I'm constantly battling the anxiety of not being good enough, knowledgeable. I'm frustrated by the challenge of balancing my already busy life with time-consuming task of writing a book. I feel isolated in my journey, unsure of who to turn to for guidance and support. I'm haunted by the possibility of failure, putting my heart and soul into a book only to see it not succeed. I'm burdened by the pressure to live up to my own expectations and the expectations of those who believe in me, right? I'm impatient with the slow pace of progress, worried that my dream's slipping away, torn by the desire to pursue my passion for writing and the practical need to focus on my career, plagued by self-doubt, questioning whether my insights and experience are truly valuable, apprehensive. So this is okay. I'm gonna ask it to write me 10 more pain points, right, in a more casual tone. Right, so now I can use these as, run these as Facebook ads and see what is actually relevant to my, audience. Like, this is really good. Man, where do I even start this with this book thing? It's like staring at a blank wall, hoping for a door to magically appear. Trying to squeeze writing time into my jam-packed schedule feels like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. Just doesn't work. Every time I sit down to write, it's like my brain decides to take a vacation. Hello, writer's block, my old friend. I keep second guessing myself. It's like 1 minute I think I've got a killer idea, and the next it's like, whoa, who'd want to read this anyway? This whole publishing game is like a maze. Traditional, self-publishing, ebooks. I mean, come on, can't there be a publishing for dummies guide? Right? Social media marketing, building a platform, feels like I need to be a one-person army to get this book out there. Oh, that one's good. Right? So again, yes, this is awesome, awesome stuff. I want to create 10 more, right? All right, and I like that casual tone because this is what my avatar is actually thinking in their head, right? This is what they're actually thinking. And so when I run this as an ad, guess what they're going to feel like? Holy shit, this person understands me. Right? I got enough ideas to fill a dozen books, but when it comes to organizing them, it's like herding cats in my brain. My inner critic is a real piece of work. Every sentence I write, it's like, nope, that's not good enough, try again. Right? Market my book feels like I'm trying to learn a foreign language overnight. SEO, email list, funnels, can I get a translator, please? Right? This is awesome. So balancing a real job with writing is like juggling flaming torches. So far, I haven't set anything on fire, but it's a close call every day. This is really great. So now I really feel like the AI understands who my reader is, right? And then what I'm going to ask it to do is actually rewrite avatar niche primary goal, but expand on each. Give me more. Okay, so I wanted to even write it even further. This is okay, but I want it to be even more in depth. This is just a fleeting fancy. It's a burning desire that's been simmering. Okay, again, I might even do this in a casual tone, right? Because I don't want the writing to give me more, but in a more casual tone. Casual tone, 7th grade reading level. Okay, think of them as go-to person in their field. Maybe they're a kick butt coach, or super smart entrepreneur. They've got this big dream. Okay, so I still want it in the, I'm gonna stop this. Give me more. In a slightly, it was too casual tone. right? And then I'm going to say avatar equals, right, niche equals primary goal equals. So I'm just working on the formatting here. There we go. Brimming with experience and knowledge. They're like that friend who's always been the almost there type, almost wrote a book, almost become a renowned author. They could be a coach and entrepreneur, just someone with a buttload of wisdom to share. Picture them having this vivid dream, seeing their name on a bestseller list, using their book as a golden ticket to coveted speaking gigs, maybe even the TEDx talks. They're not just looking to pen down some words, they're aiming to cement their status as a bona fide expert. Here's the rub, they're kind of stuck. They've got the expertise, the stories, and the passion, but turning all that into an actual book, that's where they hit a wall. That's where they hit a wall. They're juggling their work. What's up, Trevor? They're juggling their work, maybe family life, and this burning ambition to get their words out there. It's like they've got all these puzzle pieces, but no idea how to fit them together. Okay. Great. And so avatar niche primary goal is way more detailed, right? Hitting a home run in the World Series of authorship. They're not just looking to write a book, they're aiming for the bestseller list. The kind of success that turns heads and opens doors. It's all about strutting onto those big stages, their book in hand as the crowd goes wild. They want their book to be more than just words on paper. It's a launch pad for their brand, a magnet for opportunities, and a megaphone for their expertise, right? Woo! Imagine them dream, what? There we go. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, there we go. It's a launch pad for their brand, a magnet for opportunities, and a megaphone for their expertise. Imagine them dreaming of raking in the dough, drawing in clients and leads like bees to honey. But it's not just about the fame and fortune, it's about finally breaking free from the what ifs and stepping into the spotlight as the go-to authority, the thought leader they always knew they could be. They're looking to turn their life's work into a legacy, something that echoes their voice long after they left the stage. Ooh, this is so good. This is what we want. This is the kind of writing you want, right? So only play with it until it does it exactly right. So now I've created my little folder here. Come on now. Okay, so now I'm going to just create a new doc. All right, and I want everyone to go there. There we go. Okay, we're gonna save it as Avatar Alchemist. Now this can be the working doc for you, right? You're gonna use this throughout. So you want it to be, so type it in for your book. What's up, Emmanuel? Who else is on? Trevor's on. Emmanuel's on. What's up, guys? Okay. There we go. Shit. All right. So now I'm ready to move on to what's next. All right. Which is Tone Master. So I'm going to get the link for Tone Master. So I've just outlined, right? I've just outlined who I'm writing this book for, right? Now I'm going to develop my tone, right? That's going to make the AI sound like I want it to sound. Right? Lots of people are always saying, the AI doesn't sound like me. It sounds like boring or whatever, right? And it's exactly because they don't do this. They don't dial in their tone, or the tone is too basic. So I developed Tone Master to really work with you to dial it in. So Again, same as last time. All of these GPTs, they build off one another as well. So you need to have, right? You need to always start at Avatar Alchemist, right? And then we always go to Tone Master. And so what I'm going to do is, right? Hey, chat, I'm ready. Let's click the button. Hey, chat, I'm ready to start Tone Master. And let's dive into the world of literary tones, right? And the first thing it says is, please tell me about an author and a book you enjoy. Okay, so I'm going to say, let's see. I'm going to say Gary V, jab, jab, right hook. Direct, conversational. Right? He writes as if he's speaking directly to the reader, same as me. Right? Enthusiastic, energetic, practical, insightful, motivation with a tough love approach, no nonsense. Now, can you share 2 more authors? So then I'm going to say, let's see. So I really like, let's see, Alex Hormozy, right? Again, practical, to the point, no nonsense. I'll do Alex Hormozy, $100 million. We'll say Leads, his latest book. Again, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of my own writing, right, that I can use in this. So let's see. So there was a draft that I was working on. Write your damn book. Sell your damn book. That was it. Okay. So I'm going to open this up, and this is. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to grab some of this and use it as my own writing. Right, so you can do that. You can paste your own writing in here and it will work. Okay, just grab this. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna file, let's make it easy. I'm gonna download this as a Word doc, right? And then we'll upload it. Okay. My own writing to analyze. Okay, so then I'm just going to upload my own writing here. There we go. Unable to upload. Why is that? Okay, let's see. Let's maybe upload it as a PDF. There we go. Okay, so now it's going to take that in. And start analyzing my own tone. Okay. Unique and engaging, inspirational and motivational. Thank you. Practical and action-oriented. Oh, thank you very much. Personal and relatable. Your writing feels personal and relatable. Informative and detailed, confident and assertive. Nice. Now let's create a new blended tone, right? And then it says, what shall we call this new tone? Also, what grade level are you targeting for your writing, right? Remember, 7th grade reading level is often a good starting point. Okay, so let's do that. We're going to call it the AI Zachariah tone. 7th grade reading level. Okay, one thing I'm going to do that I forgot to do. One thing I'm going to do is I want to say, please don't mention any of the authors we modeled. Right? So I don't want them, because when it does that, then it adds in, oh, like Gary V, and it references Gary V all the time in the writing. So I don't want that. right? So I'm asking it not to do that. Okay, direct and personal connection, energetic and motivational, practical wisdom and storytelling, educational yet entertaining, confidence and clarity. Great. Write with confidence, presenting ideas. AI Zachariah tone is like a knowledgeable, enthusiastic mentor. There we go. Okay, so now I want to say, write an intro for how we are going to write an intro. We'll say, write an intro about how we're going to start writing a book using AI. Okay. Let's see how the tone sounds. Team up with AI to craft an amazing book. Picture this, your creative ideas combined with AI's super smart assistants, creating something truly extraordinary. Together, we'll explore how AI can help us brainstorm, outline, and even write parts of our book. Imagine having a super smart buddy who's always there to help you write better, faster, and more creatively. That's what we're going to do. So grab your thinking caps because we're about to dive into the fantastic world of AI-assisted book writing. Let's create a masterpiece that's uniquely yours and show the world the power of human collaboration, right? That's good. So write about the background, the history of chat. I'm just going to try it one more time. Chat goat. Okay, we'll edit that. Generative pre-trained transformers. That's what ChatGPT means. Generative pre-trained transformers. Followed by improved versions like, okay, each version be good. This is perfect. Great. So I like this writing a lot. This is good. A great place for us to start, right? It's not trying to be too cheeky, too funny, too weird, right? It's not being too in your face. So this is great. So I can roll with this. And so I'm going to move on to what's next. So when I'm ready, all I do is say, okay, so now we have, right, I'm going to add to our list, tone equals, right, and then paste that. Do Command Shift V, say, okay, great. So now I have avatar, niche, primary goal, and tone. Let's see. Out of the studio. Okay. All right. Okay. So now moving on to what's next. The third step. Are you in the circle community?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what your thing was? Okay. All right, here we go. Next step is the bestseller GPT. This is my favorite one. So I'm gonna go in, open this up, access the GPT here. Wonderful. All right, so I'm ready to start the bestseller GPT. So the bestseller is going to generate book titles, covers, and conduct market research for me. This is my favorite one because it really gets into what is the latest about, what is the latest with AI. Okay, so I'm ready to start the bestseller GPT. Here we go. Keep inside. Nice. Okay, once you provide these details, so again, it's going to ask for, again, they build off one another, so it's going to ask for everything that's here. Command A, Command C. Okay. So I'm just copying everything over. It's asking for another thing too, add on author, right, equals Zachariah. I'm just going to put Zachariah. Okay, so it's just recapping. I don't know why it does that. All right, it's going to generate 32 unique titles and give me a bestseller score. So it's analyzing right now. Okay. And again, I developed these GPTs to literally just again, take all the prompts I worked on for the last 2 years, right, and put them in an easy to use format for you to write a really good book with them, right? And then use this manuscript to launch your brand and business. So these GPTs are specifically designed to support you. Let's see. Hannah, good to see you. Who else is on? We got Hannah on, Manuel on, Eli. I don't know if Eli's still on. Juanish. Oh, a bunch of people. Cool. We are writing my next book. Okay. Seems there's an error in generating the titles due to a mismatch in the number of placeholders. Templates. Okay, let's see what it does. It should be regenerating 32 titles and giving it the bestseller score. What's up, Hannah? Hannah, you missed the housewarming party this weekend. Okay. Come on now. Okay. All right. So you can see it working right here. Alliteration style, unleash the power of. Right, the art of. Okay. So it's analyzing, sorting the titles by their score. Okay, great. Index error. Try once more. Okay, let's see. It's going again. All right, so something happened there. Let's just regenerate. I don't know what's going on. Yep, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have another one. We're gonna do another one, Hannah. All right, let's get the. Okay, so again, it's creating the titles. Might be an error that I need to fix on the back end of tool. And if that's the case, then I'll show y'all how we do it. Okay, so analyzing again, let's see what it's doing. Okay, so it's writing all of them. Okay. Let's see here. Chat. Great. Okay. We generated the first titles for brevity. Okay. Bestseller score, bestseller breakthrough, bestseller breakthrough, bestseller breakthrough. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened there. Metaphorical style, bestseller breakthrough, transforming, practical strategies. These are terrible titles. Range of titles. Okay, great. All right, so it's generating a new range of combinations. Okay, so let's see. Generally, I've never had that. I know it's generating different subtitles, but it should just be chart topping book, transforming knowledge into. Okay, and then the bestseller score, right? 10, 5. I don't know why it gave me, right? The worst performing titles. Okay, so analyzing, let's see what else we can come up with. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, all right. Achieving authorship. What? The Ghostwriter's Guide. Okay. Exposed AI. No. Problem solution. Give me the highest ranking 10. Okay, I'll need to clean that up in the thing, but I'm asking for the highest ranking 10. Let's see what it does now. It's analyzing again. Generally, this is the easy part. Oh, okay. AI infused insight. Meh. Unleash your inner author. Okay. Historical style. Okay. Snarky robots write my book. That's better. Mindful writing mastery. Okay. Poetic flair style. Verses of vision. Insider's guide to AI authorship. Okay. Hook points. Captivating chronicles. And written in wisdom. Villain style. Overcoming AI overlords. All right. So the title I am choosing is the One Book Millionaire, right? Using AI to write your next bestseller. And generally, right, I would test these, title test these. I know I'm going with the One Book Millionaire, but I'll test subtitles using Facebook ads. But that's the one I'm going to choose. These are great ideas, right? But I already know the name of that book. Okay, so next step is it's creating, right? Next step is creating market research to see if this book exists, right? And so what it's doing is it's searching out on Bing to identify if the book is already if the title already exists, which is really, really helpful, right? So we're searching on Bing right now to see if the title exists. Can I get some water? Let's see. Hey, Michael. How you doing, man? Okay, there's an issue with checking the title. Man, it's not working today. So has already been used. Okay, so next step is, and again, I'll look online. You can search online yourself and see if that book title already exists, right? But now it's going to give me, right, identify my competing books. So who's out there, right? I already kind of know who my competitor is. So let's see if it matches, right, who they are. How you doing, Michael? Okay, a list of similar titles. Let's see. I'm going to download this list here. Great. Let's see what that includes. Okay, I can't open an Excel doc. All right, let's do this. I'm going to upload this into my book folder.
Are you cold?
It's a little chilly, yeah. Okay. All right, it's uploading this list. Let's see. Okay, so it gives me, right, the title and then AI for authors, Write Smarter, Not Harder, The Future of Writing, Jane Doe, John Smith. I don't know if these even exist. Okay, so look, a lot of times. All right, it's giving me a list of Nike shoes, Converse. So I'm gonna go back to it and say, right, this list was fake. Please give me actual competing titles, right? Competing titles and their links, Amazon links. Okay, so let's see what to come up with now. after a quick search, here's what I discovered. So it gave me AI writing essay, AI powered writing assistant. Grammarly now has an AI powered writing assistant. Great. 9 best AI writing tools, 13 best AI book for writers of 2024. Awesome. Okay, so now I have a competing list. Right, these are writing tools. Okay, great. Great. Now give me, so now I want to get my book covers. Again, these tools are not perfect, right? But it's enough to get us started and moving and making action on our book. All right, that's what we want. So the next step is book covers, right? 3D book cover mockups. So let's see what it gives us for, okay. Great, here's the first design. Yes, I'm ready to see the next. Okay, the One Book Millionaire. Second design for the One Book Millionaire. That's good. Okay, let's see the final cover design. Yes. What's up, Melissa? Be funny. Kendi? What's going on, y'all? Who's in the chat? Let's see. Michael. Good to see you, man. Melissa, good to see you. You back in Vegas, Melissa? Okay. That was great. Plug in here. Hey, hey. All right, so now we have 3 different covers. They're okay, right? I'd like to see a more minimalist design with bold, giant letters on the front, and a yellow background. So let's see what we can do. This has been in my head for a while. So what do y'all think in the chat? Michael, Melissa, what do you think of these covers? Ah, there we go. Using AI for write your next bestseller. Huh?
No.
Right, using AI to write your next bestseller. This is good, right? Obviously the spelling is off, but I can work with this. All right, so I can either keep moving on with this or right, or keep, so it went ahead and started writing my draft. That's fine. Attention grabbing, unlock the secret to authorial success. So what I'm going to say is this blurb, I don't want all of these descriptions, right? And so I'm going to say rewrite the blurb as finished copy without the Okay. And then I'm going to say, like, I don't like authorial success, right? That sounds stupid. Okay. So I'm going to clean that up. Yeah. Okay. So again, this is not good. So I'm going to say, never say authorial success, right? This book is for entrepreneurs and coaches, not for writers, right? Not for writers or creatives. Okay, so then I might add that in the tone as well, right? Things not to say. Don't use words like delve or authorial. So I want to train the AI to not say that. Right? Unlock the power of AI to elevate your entrepreneurial and coaching career with the One Book Millionaire. Innovative Guide reveals how AI can be your ally in transforming expertise into a best-selling book. Over 80% of aspiring thought leaders never share their knowledge in published work. Right? Stand out from the crowd and join the ranks of successful entrepreneurs and coaches who have harnessed the power of AI for their success. Ideal for entrepreneurs, coaches, thought leaders. Good. In the One Book Millionaire, you'll uncover the secrets to effectively using AI tools, right? Effectively using AI tools to craft your message, strategies to transform your professional insights into an engaging narrative, and techniques to market and publish your book, ensuring it reaches your target audience. Embark on your journey of becoming a recognized authority in your field with the One Book Millionaire. If you're poised to elevate your professional status and impact, this book is your essential roadmap, transforming your expertise into a legacy. Written using the tone, the AI Zachariah tone. All right, I'm just asking if it was. There we go. AI is your secret weapon. Writing a book isn't just a dream, it's your next big achievement. Steps to use AI like a pro. Turn your expertise into a book that everyone talks about. Get your message out there. Perfect. All right, this is a lot better to work with. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, the first one or the yellow one, same here. Okay. Expand the blurb more. So I just want to get a longer blurb as well. So get ready to see your name in lights, or at least on the cover of a best-selling book. The One Book Millionaire isn't just another book, right? Isn't just another book. It's your secret map to turning big ideas into an even bigger reality. With AI, writing a book is no longer a someday dream. It's what you can start today, and this book shows you how. Who will love this book? Entrepreneurs, right? Coaches, anyone with a story to tell. In the pages of One Book Millionaire, you'll dive into fun and easy ways to team up AI for writing, saying goodbye to staring at a blank page. Secrets to transforming your daily experiences and expert knowledge into a book that can't be put down. Smart strategies to get your book out into the world, boosting your business. Okay, so this is good. But wait, there's more. The One Book Millionaire is like having a friendly expert sitting right next to you, guiding you through crafting a book that sounds just like you, navigating the exciting world of book marketing and sales, even if you're not a salesy person, building an awesome personal brand that shines through your book, right? Attracting clients, speaking, and so much more. Ready to make your mark as an author? The One Book Millionaire is your perfect partner in this adventure. This is a much better blurb. So I just wanted to make sure it incorporated my tone. Right? Okay, there we go. So now I can use this right? And then what I'm going to ask 4 is my blurb equals I. And I'll do Command Shift V. There we go. Okay, so so we'll just clean that up a bit. Get ready to see your names in lights. Okay, so title is, so I'm going to add on title here, the One Book Millionaire. So I like that yellow title, right? And I'm just going to clean it up a little bit. So I'm going to go back into ChatGPT. I like that the yellow book cover. Right, that was cool. Using AI to write your next bestseller. Okay, so we're going to using AI your next best seller. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to go back over here. Let's say I want another yellow cover, bold font, right? And then say use a more futuristic font, right? Futuristic. All right, let's see what it can come up with. Melissa, do you have a book idea in mind? Okay. The One Book Millionaire. Okay. The font needs to take up more space on the cover. There we go. AI to write. Okay, we have some. So I want the font to take up more space on the front cover here. That's good. You forgot the in. The font needs to be bigger and go across the entire front cover in bold letters. Bold, futuristic lettering. And then I'm going to say the One Book Millionaire. There we go. Okay, let's see what we can do here. What's up, Adam? Ooh, the One Book Millionaire. Okay. All right. Again, I still almost like the first one that we had. So let's just go with that for now. And I'm gonna actually download all of them. So when I create the book or when I have my actual designer do it, again, I have simple design, right, for them to go off of, right? And then to actually create my own book. Adam, how you doing, man? What do you think of these covers? Okay, using AI to write your next bestseller. So that's enough for me to play with for now. So recap, right? I have my avatar, who I'm writing the book for. I have the niche that I'm writing in, right? I have the primary goal. So what's the goal of that avatar, right? And then the tone. What does my tone sound like? How do I get the AI to sound exactly like me, right? That's what I've been wanting to do. I have the title, the One Book Millionaire, using AI to write your next bestseller, right? And then the blurb, right? So that's where we're at. And just over an hour, I have all of these things. The next step I want to do is, right, I want to write my outline. Okay. So I'm going to go in here. So I'm already on step 3. We're just getting started. So step 4 is the outline architect. How do I, right, take all of this information, my title, my blurb, my avatar, niche, primary goal, right, and start writing a really powerful outline. And then from here, this is where I start entering my expertise into the book. Okay. So I'm ready to start outlining. Okay. Who is your dream customer and reader? Right? What is the main goal? So it's asking me again, everything that I've just developed, right? So all of these GPTs, they're worked on step by step by step. So again, Command A, let's see. Right? And so they all build off of each other. Right? So by the time you're on step 3, you already have a ton of information filled out about your avatar. So again, pasting all of that in, just copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Boom, ready to go. Adam, do you have a book idea you're working on? Or Melissa, do you have one? Okay, so now each one of these chapters that I write. So normally in a nonfiction book, right, your chapters go as follows, right? Most nonfiction books, Hormozis, right, Russell Brunson, any of the later ones, right, Tony Robbins even, right? Each one of their book goes how follows, right? It starts with your intro, personal story, how you learn to earn the information, right? Then it goes into, from that, it goes into your the teaching section. So generally there's 2 to 4 teaching sections of that chapter, right? And then it goes into your conclusion and what the next step is. Okay. So intro, personal story, right? How I learned or earned that information, right? And then the 4 teaching sections of that chapter, right? And then again, the conclusion and how you're going to end that chapter. Okay. So the difference here is I created, right, what I call chapter variables. And then this is the key to actually getting the AI to sound like you, right? You want the AI to sound like you, right? You want a unique book, right? You need to have unique things inside of the book. You need to pull your own expertise. You need to pull in what actually, right, is going to be a good and engaging read. And so in order to do that, right, I include what I call chapter variables. Now, writing style is right here, inspirational, conversational, great. Literary devices, metaphor, right, which is comparing the author journeys to a thrilling adventure. I don't know if I'm going to want that, right? But then the chapter variables I include are famous quote, book reference, movie reference, personal story, world event, statistics, right? And then the 4 teaching sections of that chapter. Okay, so, and then the conclusion or a workbook prompt, right? And so this is what's going to make the chapter unique. These chapter variables are what's going to make the chapter unique. So I had it draft chapters 1 through 6, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the One Book Millionaire, going to go open up a new folder, start a new Google Doc that says, what's up, Richard? What's up, Nen? Is it Nenu? Nice to meet you. Okay, so I'm writing the outline for my book, right? The One Book Millionaire outline. But if you want really good writing, again, you need to have a really good outline. So the outline is basically going to be the home of, right, how I get the book to sound like me. So I'm going to grab these 6 chapters. Okay. I'm going to paste, where is it? The One Book Millionaire outline. I'm going to paste them here. So now you can see I have my chapter 1, right? The dawn of your author journey. Okay. I'm actually probably going to edit this. The dawn of your author journey. Right. I want the chapter outlines, right, to be written in my tone and have unique. Oh, actually, one thing I didn't do here. Okay, I fucked up. All right, I'm going to take a step back because my book is actually following a specific process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel. Okay. I want to include a step-by-step, right, list, right, for my actual process. Actually, I should have done that here. Okay, so we're going to go back up. Okay, it starts the outline for the book, right? But I have exactly what I do in the One Book Millionaire. So this is what I'm going to do. Step-by-step list for my actual process, right? To take people from zero, right, to One Book Millionaire, right? And so I'm going to say I am going to paste, right, this process in, and I want you to draft the outline, draft chapters, the chapters, right, based on this process, right? Start with chapters 1 through 6 and use the same format, right? So I wanted to use the same format that I just did. I just wanted to use my expertise. So now inside of here, I have a checklist, right? For everything. Actually, I'm going to pull up my monday.com. I'm going to pull up all the steps inside of this process. Okay, so I'm going to go on my Monday and I'm actually going to grab the checklist that we use, right, in our client workshop to take someone from, right, my process to, the entire book journey, writing and publishing the book, everything that we do, right? So I'm going to take this, right, and I'm going to use this checklist to help write the outline. I want to make sure the outline follows the checklist for what we actually do in my agency or my publishing company, right? So I'm going to take all of this, I'm going to copy it, right? And I'm going to paste it in. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. There we go. Ah, shit. Okay. Oops. So what I did here, all right, I'm going to stop this because I'm going to edit this out because I actually have some of her processes in here. So I'm just going to revise this. Okay. Okay. All right, let's run with it now. Okay. All right, so basically I'm copy and pasting their processes. Okay, so now famous quote, love what you do, great. Julie and Julia, personal deciding to write a book in the initial hurdles. World event, the rise of digital entrepreneurship, personal branding. All right, statistics, 81% of Americans feel they have a book in them. but less than 1% actually write it. Power of decision, client onboarding and insights, visioning your book's impact, setting the stage for success, right? Envision your book's success and write a brief. Okay. Crafting your avatar and tone, right? Illusion. Okay. Write well, express yourself like the common people, but think like the wise man. Audience of one, writing to please yourself. Movie reference, Finding Forrester. Example, personal story, identifying, connecting with the target audience. World event, evolution of targeted marketing in the digital era. This is great. 70% of successful authors attribute their success to a clear understanding of their audience. Excellent. Avatar alchemist, mastering your tone, developing I statements for relatability, the role of Facebook ads and audience engagement. Right? Write 20 I statements reflecting your avatar's pain points. Awesome. Okay, step 3, chapter 3, the title and cover, your book's first impression, right? Famous quote, don't judge a book by its cover, but make sure your cover is worth judging. The art of the book cover. Great. Designing a cover that captures the essence of the book, the impact of visual marketing in the digital age. 79% of readers say a book's cover plays a decisive role in their purchasing decision. Right? The power of the title, designing your book cover, right? Testing and feedback, finalizing your book's face. Awesome. Structuring your masterpiece, the book outline. So again, all I'm trying to do is, does this outline, right, match the processes that I want? So again, great, the adaptation, snowflake method, brain dump process, and its transformation into an outline. The evolution of digital brainstorming and planning tools. Who use a detailed outline are 67% more likely to finish their book. Great. The brain dump, utilizing the outline generator GPT from ideas to chapters, refining your outline. Perfect. Okay, so again, let's see. Writing style, encourage the practical, famous quote. The draft is just telling you, is just you telling this, you're telling yourself the story. The journey of writing the first few chapters. Approximately 50% of writers report struggling to maintain consistent writing habits. Writing your first chapter, balancing your personal stories with teaching, maintaining momentum, client review and feedback. Okay. Landing page, funnel creation. Great. Okay, let's see through chapter 7 through 12. I want to see how it continues inside of this. Man, this is a... Okay, perfecting your manuscript, the art of editing. So now we're in editing. Formatting your book. Great. Design is not just what it looks like and feels. Design is how it works. The non-designer's design book. Okay, the Grand Budapest Hotel, known for its, okay, the impact of digital formatting tools. Well-formatted books see a 30% increase in reader engagement. Basics of book formatting, choosing the right format for your book. Tools and resources for ensuring a professional look. Great. Bring your book to ears, the audiobook revolution, right? The rise of audiobooks, creating your audiobooks, voice cloning technology, marketing your audiobook. Perfect. Countdown to launch, prepping your book for release. Optimizing for bestseller categories, activating your promotion sequence. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Great, leveraging your book brand for growth. So I love all these chapters. right? But now I definitely need to clean them up, right? And again, still give more of my expertise into this, right? And so what I'm gonna do is I'll probably testing Facebook ad title. Okay, so I want to right, include more of my steps inside of the chapter. Chapters follow these steps. Okay, all right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to change this. All right, and so we're gonna go back. And I'm gonna edit this, right? Outline. Okay, there we go. So let's try this again. I want to just add this in and make sure that the outline follows both. Okay. Great. Okay, so book reference, The Art of Start, Excitement, World Event, The Rise of Digital Entrepreneurship, 70% of, yes, okay. Clear goals, understanding processes, timelines, building a solid foundation. The Avatar Alchemist and Tone Master. Okay, so it's blending those two in. Start with why, perfect. Targeted marketing in the digital age, understands their customer avatar, outperforms others by 60% in targeted campaigns. Understanding your ideal reader, defining the Avatar Alchemist, right? Mastering the tone for your audience. Great. Okay, the power of pain points, crafting relatable I statements. Importance of pain points in connection, crafting I statements for empathy, addressing the pain points in your writing. Okay, good. Cover story, right? Book cover designs and testing. Okay, mastering Facebook ads. Love it. Okay. Just make sure too that your statistics are right, because that is not true. Okay, book outline creation. Great. Creating a blueprint for success. Yeah, perfect. Adjustments. Okay, proceed. So I'm going to proceed. So again, you want to make sure that, right, you'll be going in and editing these a lot, right? And so, you know, the next step is really going to take a lot from me as to what I want to include inside of each chapter and make sure that that chapter is relevant, right, and works. The manuscript marathon chapter writing process. That's exactly what this is. Your regular writing schedule, starting with chapter 1, okay? Visualizing success, landing page, and funnel creation. Love it. strong landing page, designing a conversion-driven funnel. Great. The final touches, editing and formatting. Now, I'm in it almost 2.5 hours now, currently writing this, right? And so, but again, I truly, like, I can have this book done by the end of the day, right? Okay, and what I'm going to do is website launch, ongoing marketing, and create effective ad creative, setting up print and distribution channels. Perfect. Okay, so that's enough. It's got enough for me to work with here, right? And so now the next step is like literally just cleaning up this outline, getting it to say everything I want it to say inside of the book. Right? And I just start chapter by chapter. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I only use 2 chapter variables. Remember, I said chapter variables make your chapter unique, right? The personal story makes your chapter unique, right? But recording these personal stories and expanding on these sections and then including the chapter variables that you want, right? That's what's really going to bring out your expertise. So I'm going to use voice-in combined with the other to actually get the book done. So let's see. Okay. Okay, so now I'm just going to choose my references, right? What I want. Of their, so let's say book writing journey. Right, and then famous quote, the journey of 1,000 miles, right, with, I like that. Okay, the book reference, so I'm going to do the famous quote, right? I'm not going to do a world event, right? And then, where's my personal story? Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this. I like my famous quote. I'm going to give my personal story a shot, and then I'm going to include there. So now what I want to do is say Zacharias personal story. Okay, so now I'm just going to record my personal story. What makes me and this unique, right? I remember when I was the CEO of my family's publishing company, and we always struggled with getting people to finish their book and publish in our website. It was the biggest hurdle we had to overcome. And we would try every different way to get them on to publish their book. Period. It was probably less than 1% that would ever start the process and then end up publishing in our book. Bookstore. In my 2-year tenure as the CEO of this company, I took it from 60,000 published titles to over 100,000 titles. But that was a small percentage of what we could have actually done had we had a better system to help authors publish. Period. The biggest struggle that we had when helping the largest effort we made to help them write their book is we developed like an early Google Docs, and we thought that was the winner. They would be able to start writing their book on our site, and they were going to get helpful tips and tricks to keep them writing, and then they could go from the writing of the book to then publishing directly in our bookstore. I thought I had made it. I thought I had won. We had spent months developing this product, thousands and thousands of dollars with developers, and we were sure it was going to be a winner. When I truly felt like I was going to be made in the shade, sipping margaritas on the beach, millionaire status, and take this business to the next level. Little did I know how actually wrong I was. Monique, how are you? So when we launched the program, right, we actually had amazing initial success. We did the marketing campaign correctly. People were so excited, so jazzed up to use our program, right? And again, this was a free program when we started. So it was free for them to join. Where we were going to make our money was when they actually signed up, right, and published their book with us. So early success for the program, we did our marketing, we had a bunch of early signups, and then when we launched, we had 20,000 people register to use the software. 20,000 people. I was amazed. Now, I want you to pause for a moment. I thought that even with 20,000 people, right, 10%, 20% that we could convert, we were still gonna make $500,000, $1 million, and then be able to grow that consistently. So we were through the moon. I want you to guess right now how many people actually published with us from those 20,000 people. Take a moment, it's okay. Just guess, how many people do you think actually ended up publishing with us, right? From the initial 20,000 we had signed up. If you guys want to share in the chat, how many people, Monique, how many people do you think actually signed up, right, and ended up publishing with us? 100? Okay, 100. All right, we're gonna keep writing. It was less than 10. It was the biggest failure that I had ever experienced at that point in publishing. We were brokenhearted. So what can I actually take away from this? What did I actually take away from this? What I actually understood from this was that there was a huge number of people that wanted to actually write a book, that had the dream, had the desire to actually write a book, right? And there was a extremely small percentage of people that actually could make it through, write the book, and then publish that same book. There's also a ridiculously small percentage, right, of people that write the book, that spend the time, that actually write the book, and that book becomes a success, or that book ever does more than a couple hundred sales. So why am I sharing this? It's because when early AI came out, a company called, what is now called Jasper AI, which is a $1 billion company. They started off as Conversion AI. When they came out a couple years ago, I realized or saw the writing on the wall with what AI could do to help people write and publish their book. I realized that people with a dream, people that have always had this desire, right? And I've talked to thousands of people, and people tell me all the time, they've wanted to write a book for 5 years. They've wanted to write a book for 10 years. The amount of people that actually get that book done and publish is so small. And with AI, you now have the ability to write a really good book and then publish it, right, to expand your business. I saw the writing on the wall early with the potential of these tools. And so I got in and started developing, right, the systems and the processes to A, write a damn good book, but then B, launch that book to bestseller, build a brand behind it, right? So you can actually become the authority. So if you're reading this book right now, you probably fall into that category of wanting the TEDx stage or wanting the brand behind the book, right? You want the book to be your authority piece so you can be seen as the expert in your niche. And if that's you, this book was specifically designed to help you achieve those goals. Monique, I hear you. So again, that's what I'm showing. I'm showing right now, I'm using a tool called VoiceIn, right? I've used AI to generate the outline, right? But then I'm filling in the personal story, right? What makes so my story can be used in the AI, right? So if you're here right now and you're struggling and you've always had this dream to want to write a book, to be a best-selling author, to be on the TEDx stage, right? To have thousands of people follow you, to sell your courses, your programs, your retreats, then this is absolutely for you. Stay tuned, buckle up, pay attention, because the systems and processes I teach you in this book will not only teach you how to use the latest AI, right? But then how to build a brand where you're not reliant on Goliaths like Amazon that take your money. You're gonna learn how to build your brand and your business off of your own website so that you can capture those leads, upsell them your audiobook, upsell them your workbook, upsell them your coaching programs or your retreats or whatever it is that for you is going to build $1 million business. That's what this book is designed to do. Okay, so again, I'm just inserting my expertise, what I want inside of this first chapter. So that's a huge personal story, but this is good because guess what? It's going to write a really good chapter. Now, section 1 is the intro to, right, my One Book Millionaire program. So again, I'm going to use VoiceIn, right? AI wrote me the sections, right? But again, I want to include my expertise into it. So, and it might be repetitive too, but that's okay. If you're here right now, it's because you want a damn good book. It's because you've struggled long enough to get your words out onto paper, to build a brand or business behind the book, and you're tired of having it as something you need to do. You're tired of seeing it on your to-do list or your dream list or your vision board, and you want to actually fucking get it done. That's why you're here. Now, this program is specifically designed to help you write an amazing book, to publish that book to bestseller on Amazon, then to pivot off of Amazon and sell the book on your own website, your own platform, right, to build your brand or business. The trouble with publishing on Amazon is that they don't share any of their customer information with you. So you spend all this time writing your book, launching your book, right? And then basically handing all of your leads over to Jeff Bezos so he can sell them more Amazon products. We're done with that model. That model doesn't work anymore. If you're truly serious about building a brand or business, you need to have a website that promotes your book and promotes your other products and services on the back of that book as an upsell or something else. That's what this program is designed to do. So obviously the first step is to write a really good book. The next step is to publish that book on Amazon and get bestseller status. The third step is to pivot off of Amazon and these other large platforms. Leave your book on there, obviously, but then run ads to your own website so you can get the money. You don't have to split it. And then you can upsell your audiobook, your workbook, and your courses, retreats, etc. behind it. So the goal here is to build a 7-figure business behind your book. And in order to do that, it will require a lot of work. It's a simple process, but it requires a lot of work. It requires a lot of focus. Writing your book is just the first mountain you will need to cross to build this business. The next mountain you need to cross is promoting your book, marketing your book, selling that book on your own website, and the consistent push and drive and desire to perform better and better and better, right? To refine. If your ads are not working, if your funnel is not working, if your thank you page isn't working, or is not converting, right? You're working and tweaking on it. It's a whole nother process. But what I can guarantee you is that from learning these skills, you can apply these skills to your course, right? To your retreats or any other thing. Your book is just a lead magnet, right? Lead magnets can be, well, for example, I'm selling custom GPTs as a lead magnet to my mastermind, right? I do a book in a weekend challenge as a lead magnet to my mastermind and my higher ticket services. I'm writing this book as a lead magnet to my mastermind and my higher ticket service. And what you're developing here is your core teaching, right? If you've ever listened to the TED Talk, Start With Why by Simon Sinek, you don't need to read his book. Why is that? It's because he developed his core teaching, his core method that he applied to a TED Talk. He applied to a book, right? He applied to his coaching services and everything else, right? That's what you're going to develop here, your core teaching method. So for the One Book Millionaire, the book that you're reading right now, I developed this core teaching method over a year, right? I'm going to just clean this up here. Over multiple years, right, of developing how to write a really good book using AI, then how to launch that book to bestseller, then how to build a brand behind that book. So the teaching that I am teaching you here was over 2 years worth of trying and failing, trying and winning, and tweaking and developing the system, which I'm now sharing as the model in this book. But remember, I can turn this into 100 TikToks. I can turn this into a course. I can turn this into an ebook. I can turn this into et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, because I have the core model of my expertise and what I've worked on. Okay, so now again, I'm just using Voice-In to expand on my expertise. So I'm through section 2 now. Section 3, understanding the process and the timeline, and then building a solid foundation, right? So the process and timeline. So we always start with writing a really good book, writing a book that is our expertise, that is our brain, and everything that we want to write in book format, using our personal stories, our personal anecdotes, our expertise, pulling that using AI, right? And then expanding on it using AI. But we always start with actually, what are we an expert at? This process will take you about 6 months, give or take a couple months here and there, depending on how good you are and depending on how much time you take in writing the book. The two things that take the longest, are obviously the writing, the building of the website, the Facebook ads. All of these skills you will need to learn. I will show you options if you want to hire that process out throughout the book to make your life easier. But if you're going to be doing this on your own, give yourself the longest runway, 6 to 8 months, I would say. And if you're going to cut steps out, right, you could launch this book in 30 to 60 days. In order to be successful in this process, you need to build a foundation. You need to set aside time every week in your calendar, right, that you can work on this book. The writing is actually pretty easy when you follow these methods, but everything else can take more time, right? Building the landing page, getting the book cover design done. If you're going to be doing any Facebook ad testing or title testing or pain point testing, right? You'll need to understand how to do that. Building the websites inside of Go High level can take a time as well. I will give you AI tools to make this process as easy as possible, but again, you need to be consistent as fuck if you want to have success in this process. You need to give yourself the time, the patience, and the grit to get through this and get this done. Because once you do it once, right, the second, the third, the fourth is going to be a lot easier. So now I'm changing the workbook prompt, right? It gave me primary motivations, but I want to be, so let's be really, really clear into why you're writing this book. I want you to list out exactly why you're writing this book. My mentor, Trevor Otts, always tells me, you got to see it before you can see it. See it so you can see it. So right now, this exercise I want you to do is really a vision exercise, right? If I were to wave a magic wand and give you the book launch of your dreams or the book of your dreams, what does that exactly look like? So be wild, be free. I want you to go big when you're envisioning this. Again, you have to see it. You have to visualize it before you can ever truly have it. Okay, so there is my chapter 1, right? And so I'm gonna come back on live, actually have a meeting I have to hop for. So I'm gonna come back on live and start writing my chapters. So if you wanna see that, just stay tuned. I'll send out a notification to everyone to come back on and help me start writing these chapters. But now, you know, in just a matter of hours, I have the person I'm writing the book for, right? The tone that I'm writing in, my unique writing tone, right? I have my outline for my book, and I have really powerful personal stories, right, that are gonna make the book sound really, really unique. So I'm gonna stop sharing here. All right, again, guys, thank you so much for staying with me, and I'm gonna hop on in just a few minutes, right, and start writing the rest of the book. So stay tuned, we will see you.